That's a perfect example of why total immersion works. I did not, when I was writing both of those scenes with Angela and Cindy biting. I didn't say, oh, here I'm going to connect them. It's because I was so into the characters, and I've seen women raped, and I've seen women being beaten up by husbands in domestic situations. These two characters would act in that way. They're going to bite, they're going to scratch, they're going to do whatever they can. So that's just the natural outflow of great characterization that allows you, the reader, to imbue and make connections. And that's an important thing. This is why when you work at a higher level and you characterize things well, or you construct a poem well, it invites the reader to bring in whatever baggage they have intellectually, emotionally, whatever, and make connections. And that's what great art does. Great art, as I've said, is a translator of reality. And that great art, that connection that you made there and someone else might make, is because the art is so great that it allows you to translate what is being presented to you in the art via your own real world experience, even if it's just intellectual. And that's what art is. And those are the kinds of moments, that little light bulb that might have gone in your head when you read both of those scenes and said, oh, here's that connection. That's why the Vincetti brothers exist. Because you could then say, if you have a kid 20 years from now and you're raising that kid up, say, you could extrapolate something out of this work of art and use it as a piece of wisdom to pass on to that other person. That is what art is. That little kind of scene, those little moments about the two bites or whatnot, are every bit indicative of the greatness of that novel, just as the characterization of Big Frank or some of the bigger themes to play out are. And that's the thing that is totally missing from so many works of art, whether they're films, whether they're novels, is that, I want to do a film about, the persecution of the Poles in World War II, but it just becomes political banner waving. Fuck that. You have to tell the people, you have to tell a story about people right there at the human level. And if you do that well enough, you can have these connections that are going to be a lot more deep and a lot more affecting than simply waving a banner and saying, yes, nuclear war is bad. No shit, Sherlock.